Michigan's run in the NCAA tournament is over. They drop a game 63-55 in the Sweet 16 to the Villanova Wildcats. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Steve Ostowski here of the Maize and Blue Review. I'm going to talk about highlights analysis of this game. I'm also going to give my opinion just on the season overall, how it went against expectations, and kind of just my thoughts in general. So let's get right into it real quick. If you like this series, if you like this video, please throw a like on it, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Let's get into it. Getting it early here, going straight to Dickinson, going to Caleb Houston. Nice feed, nice finish at the basket. Here, pass to the corner there, Caleb Houston. Nice to see him get involved early. He's been struggling as of late. First 5 points here for the Wolverines there. Good shot from the wing for Villanova, and it's 5-4. Nice little dish pass here. And this is just punishing a little bit of lackadaisical defense. Right here you have Dickinson, or you have Devante Jones after the give. He's just going to go, and Gillespie, what's he doing, right? If you look at where Gillespie is looking, I'm going to do them in the white. He's looking at Dickinson here. He's not keeping track of what the guy, Devante Jones, what he's actually going to do afterwards, right? And you see those eyes for Gillespie. That's what gets him in trouble, and that's what creates the gap, for Devante Jones on that pass. So good dish from Dickinson. Here, Caleb Houston a little bit caught out of position. Tough finish, but Villanova got a lot of good players here. Nice dish there. Caleb Daniels down low. That's Jermaine Samuels on the finish. Here, Eli Brooks. Can't get that one. Good rebound, though, for Dickinson, though. Finishing here. Up 9-8. Here, Jermaine Samuels had a good mismatch on driving the ball against Hunter Dickinson. That time finished. Eli Brooks can't finish with the left. Good look. He's been hitting those all season. That's kind of how this game went. Good drive here for Justin Moore. Smart little play here, though, as you have number 43 here, Eric Dixon, trying to get space, right? He's just going to wall off. He's just walling off Moussa Diabate, and that's going to create this space here, right? This is, again, another mismatch that Villanova likes against Brandon Johns here. Just a little bit quicker off the dribble, right? Johns generally did pretty well defensively, but that time that's a tough ask. Here, good job finding the mismatch there. Diabate had Gillespie on him. Gillespie on the other side. Not the worst defense, but gets a clean look from three, and that guy's deadly from beyond the arc. Here, Eric Dixon again on the move. Good finish there. Good shot. 18-11, a little bit of a run here. Here gets doubled for Dickinson. I'm going to back this up real quick and just look at Jay Wright. That's not Jay Wright, sorry, but whoever this assistant coach, he's telling this guy, get over here. Get on him right now. He's going to try to get to the basket here. You got to double him. And you see that coach, he's just like, come on, what'd I say? He's frustrated. Here, Johns, good dish there down to Dickinson. Nice quick finish with the left. Michigan trying to get their way back in it. Here, nice drive, right? How often have we seen Frankie Collins finish on those? Just not happening in this game. Here, Brandon Slater, good block there. Johns shuts him down. Dickinson again. Here comes the double team. It backs off, and there he goes, finishes with the left once again. In transition, Devante Jones finishes with the right, and Michigan going on a little bit of a run here. 2019, only down one at the 4-minute mark. Gillespie had a good look, and that's kind of the story for Villanova. Had a decent number of looks from three, not hitting at the clip they usually do. There, Devante Jones hits that one. You see that? 0 points in the last 5 minutes there for Villanova, but there's an and one. Hits the free throw here. 23-22. And there, you can't be leaving Gillespie that open. And it's just really smart basketball here for Villanova. There he is again. Not able to hit that one, but a good hustle from Jermaine Samuels, I believe that was. Terrence Williams getting involved on the wing. Puts that one down. And good. I like this play. It's good hustle, but now you're in scramble mode because of Diabate out of position. Let's back up and just break this down a little bit. Because Diabate had to commit so much to this block, right? And he got it, and that's great. But now you're 4 versus 5, right? Diabate is essentially on the bench, and now Villanova is going to look to just swing the ball here and force the closeout for multiple players out of position, right? It's going to be an awkward closeout on all three of those guys on the perimeter. And it's just a little bit late, right? It's because of all that space that Devante Jones is trying to make up here. He is trying to close out here. Gillespie just resets a little bit on the wing, and that creates enough space. So because of the scrambling nature of 4 versus 5 from that block of Diabate, that's tough. There, good finish, though. Diabate down low. Got Caleb Houston, and After the start of the game, that's just not what you want to see. All right, we're at the half here, 31-28. Similar shooting numbers. Actually, Michigan a little bit greater than that. 1 of 6, though, from free throw line. And that'll hurt you, right? That's the difference in this game so far. Gillespie finds Jermaine Samuels off the pick and roll. He banks that one in. Bank is open. Here, Devante Jones. Nice, tough drive there. Again, how many times have we seen him finish that successfully at the bucket? Here, Eli Brooks gets this one to go. Good job using his body, create some space. Here, this pass, again, turnover, starting to bite the Wolverines there. Again, Dickinson just can't get that one in. Couple chances, just cannot get the bunnies to go. Here, nice, tough finish there. Caleb Daniels with the right. Caleb Daniels again, this time going against Terrence Williams. He's going to find an open Eric Dixon from a three-point line. Here, Dickinson, good find to Johns down low. Just again, gotta get that. There's a lid on the rim right now because Dickinson, again, right there. Money all year with that, just not able to hit it. Brooks notices a little bit too much distance between him and the defender. Splashes that one down 6 here. But who else? Justin Moore is going to respond with a 3 of his own. The issue here, all right, he's clapping, just made his 3, and then you see him looking. He's like, oh, wait, no one's checking Eli Brooks here. So mental mistake there for Villanova. Eli Brooks, the veteran, makes him pay for it. They're good defense against Gillespie. Just can't do that if you're Devante Jones. That's a killer, right? Really good defense from Brandon Johns on this. If you're Devante Jones, you got to time this up, right? You got Musa Diabate doing a good job boxing this one out, and Devante Jones just does a really poor job. He's right there, gives up the easy offensive rebound and put back. And when you're down 6, that's huge. Here, nice dish and transition there. Find Diabate going to the rack. Caleb Daniels, nice little step through there against Brandon Johns Jr. Lead is back to 8. Here, Dickinson down low. Good positioning. Finishes that one with the left. And then Caleb Daniels with the and 1 against Diabate. Here, Dickinson trying to go to work. Good find to Frankie Collins. Tough finish from under the basket. Puts that one home. And Wolverines just trying to stick around, right? Down 7 here at the 6-minute mark. That's a tough finish for Justin Moore. He would have 15 on the day. Dickinson, good spacing and good dish. Good delivery on that pass. This is just a beautiful basketball play. Can't even really get mad at this. This is just really good understanding, timing. There's your pick, right? You got 43 with the roll here. You had drop coverage there for Dickinson. Now he's going to close out here, right? After he closes out, just watch how beautiful this is. As he's closing out, he recognizes where Dickinson is going, and the momentum is just working against him. Right, Dickinson's closing out here. Only now does he recognize he's now driving to the basket. You got all of the perimeter needed for these 3 defenders for Michigan. So there's this lane here with this momentum. That's going to be a nice, easy pass on that lane. So really well delivered. Good offense, right? And Villanova looked pretty clean. Here, though, Eli Brooks, nice shot from three-point land. Cuts it to a 4-point lead. Dickinson, decent defense, but that's just, again, better offense. Jermaine Samuels, he would finish with 22 on the day. They are good delivery to Dickinson. He just can't hit it down low with the left. Again, he's usually money from there, not today. And speaking of money, Colin Gillespie. Huge shot. Now you're down 9. Not sure why Michigan's taking that shot, right? That's a long 2 with a minute and a half left. And then a great block, though, from Dickinson. Again, Michigan trying to stick around. Down 8 at this point. Here, contested inbounds pass. Looks like it goes off of Villanova, and it does. And then, again, just that's the take you're going to do with 45 seconds left, down 8, right? Just a really tough layup. Luckily, they called more out there. Didn't look like it was. So Michigan gets another possession. And look at another missed bunny, another missed putback. He does get fouled, puts down 2 free throws, but just cannot buy a bucket down low. And that's just the story of this game. Down 6 here, you got a foul. Except what? Gillespie turning the ball over. Michigan gets another chance down 6. Again, right there for another bunny and just can't hit it. There's a foul. Down 6, another foul. Now they're going to the free throw line. It's going to hit a pair. And now you're down 8 for the Wolverines. 13 seconds on the clock. Again, tough finish here, right? Like, sure, you can take that too, but you're down 8 with 13 seconds left. It's not going to work. Foul is going to be the last shot of the game. Doesn't go in. 63-55 is your final. All right, let's go into stats here. Pretty low stats here. Dickinson, 15 points, 6 of 16 shooting, 15 rebounds, so he does get the double-double, 3 assists and 2 blocks. Brooks, 14 points on 5 of 14 shooting, 3 of 5 from three-point land, added 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Diabate, 7 points on 3 of 7 shooting and 6 rebounds. 3 key points here. Hit the easy ones, right? 12 of 29 on dunks and layups, 7 for 14 from the free throw line. At this point in the tournament, you're not going to beat anybody with those kind of numbers, right? Just left a lot out there. It's a tough way to go out when you're looking at those buckets that guys like Dickinson, Eli Brooks, Devante Jones, all these guys have been much better at hitting throughout the season and just not able to put it together in this one. Give Villanova some credit. They did have some tough defense on those shots, so it's not all on Michigan, but there's a lot more that Michigan could have done with those opportunities. Number 2 here. Villanova didn't play their best either, right? They missed a lot of open threes. They were, I think, 13 of 30 from three-point land. So they didn't shoot that well from the floor, less than 40%. So it's not like they were on fire and Michigan just couldn't keep up. They didn't really play their best game. Michigan had lots of opportunities to stick around, even pull ahead at certain times, and just couldn't capitalize on them. Number 3, a third player didn't step up. Right, at times this season, a third guy like Houston or Williams would put together a double-digit point performance, and Michigan really could have used that offensively, that offensive spark. It's really only down to Dickinson and Brooks, and it wasn't enough. Final thoughts here. Wasn't a successful season, right? 9th in the conference, up and down throughout. Started pretty shaky with non-conference play. Had some runs of beating some good teams like Purdue, the blowout, but really just not able to put together a consistent stretch where they were really, really on the level that I think most fans expected this team to be at. So the NCAA tournament was definitely a bright spot. Nothing taken away from the Sweet 16. They overachieved for sure based on the rest of the season. But it still left you feeling with a little bit more, right? We'll see about Caleb Houston, Musa Diabate. If they stick around, you're going to be losing some veterans, like replacing Hunter Dickinson, Eli Brooks. That's going to be tough. And it's going to look like a totally different team next year without a couple of these guys. And Eli Brooks, one of my favorite players and one of the most successful players in a Michigan uniform. I think most wins in program history for a player. So love that guy. Gonna be tough to watch him to leave. And Hunter Dickinson, the best villain of all time for Michigan, maybe. I would say so. So regardless, it's been a fun season. Up and down. When they were really good, they looked great. When they were down, they looked like they did not know what basketball was at times. I'm being harsh, but it's a frustrating season with this amount of talent. So hopefully next year they can gel a little bit better. But it's going to be a totally different team, and there's going to be a lot of changes that will be coming. Thanks to everybody for watching these videos throughout the season. Please throw a like and subscription again if you like this series. Got a lot more content coming on the channel soon. Beyond that, stay safe out there. And as always, go blue.